Good day, everyone. I usually don't make videos like this, but I noticed a small detail that makes me believe that this could have much greater implications. The synopsis first. I have reason to believe that the man who ran Betterway Electronics is associated to a much larger ring of underground sexual extortionists. I'll not provide some context to all of this, but to be honest, it would be better if the viewer would just go watch and read all of the links that I'm providing in this video's description in order to fully understand the scope of this occurrence. Louis Rossmann runs a YouTube channel tackling electronics repair as well as consumer rights, right to repair, and right to own activism. On the 25th of April of 2024, Louis Rossmann publishes a video addressing Betterway Electronics, a company providing a diagnostics repair toolkit for PlayStation users. Louis Rossmann tackles the fact that this company has been using particularly shady business practices, including the blocking of customers for using their rightfully purchased diagnostics toolkits if Betterway Electronics detected unliked software in their computers. Yes, Betterway Electronics ran literal spyware on the computers of his customers and would break their toolkits if he detected software he didn't like, among other things. Louis confronted Betterway Electronics about this, giving him 1 year to change his ways and provide refunds to the people that had been scammed. 1 year later, Betterway Electronics still refuses to change their business practices, and Louis proceeds to dig for as much publicly available information as possible on this man to build a case against him. And on the 12th of May of 2025, yesterday as of recording this video, published a video fully exposing Betterway Electronics for who he is. A convicted sexual extortionist that targeted underage girls. Now for the second part of the context. Nick Crowley runs a YouTube channel that provides mini documentary-styled videos going down rabbit holes of dark and disturbing media content and news. On the 14th of July of 2023, he uploaded one such video on The Daily Capper, a web-based video show whose entire focus is on promoting and celebrating the successful extortion attempts of underage girls, going as far as to mention their real names and ages. This group of complete degenerates eventually disbanded when they were attributed as being responsible for the suicide of the high-profile case of Amanda Michelle Todd, who was 15 at the time of her death. Coincidentally or not, I watched both of these videos recently, and something clicked in my head. Betterway Electronics had been convicted in the early 2010s for sexual extortion of little girls, and the Daily Capper was disbanded in the early 2010s as well. By itself, these two facts don't particularly mean that there's a connection there, but one small detail makes me believe that there is. One of the links that Louis Rossmann shared on his most recent video is a link to a news article referring to the arrest and conviction of the man possibly confirmed as being the person behind Betterway Electronics. In said article, he mentioned how the extortionist felt no remorse for his actions and even boasted about his actions by using the phrase epic win. Meanwhile, Nick Crowley's video essay on the Daily Capper mentions this.
She was later heroed and blackmailed by Doc Holliday.
Throughout the episode, multiple stories are told about what the capping community had been up to, with the host referring to the accusation of these caps as epic wins, a common phrase throughout the capping community, a true indicator of the time period in which the show had aired.
This right here, this one single phrase tells me there's a connection. Betterway Electronics, aside from being a sexual extortionist, might have been a capper associated with a much larger, now disbanded group, and may have been directly involved in the Daily Capper, possibly involving cybersecurity since that's something he used to boast about being good at. To any authorities, private eyes, detectives, and sleuths looking into both of these cases separately, perhaps this connection might be helpful for your work. For all I know, this can be a complete nothing burger. I usually don't make anything addressing this kind of content, but this small detail felt a little too coincidental to be just a coincidence. And to anyone who's watched this video so far, please stay safe out there, and please make sure to teach your kids the importance of staying safe online. With nothing else to add, thank you kindly for staying as long as you did, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe and take care.